We gotta set up the segment. Calm it down, calm it down. Why did they make a human fall in love with a hedgehog though? You gotta go to DeviantArt to find out. All right. So let me paint the picture for chat a little bit. So we're doing a viewer build for Dead Cells, but a little bit of an asterisk on that. The viewer, who is Koshmosh, want us to play a normal game of Dead Cells. We haven't played normal games in a long time. We only do the wildest showcases, the most busted viewer builds that you can think of. Normal games where I have to come up with the actual win condition doesn't usually happen. But what I decided to do is that once we're done with the showcases for the new update, we're going to do Dead Cell streaks. And I've always said I don't care for Dead Cell streaks because I can literally just play the same builds over and over again and win. So what I decided to do is that we're going to do Dead Cell streaks where every time I win, we make the game harder. So we're gonna start off on a base version of Dead Cells, and then all throughout December, every time we win, we're going to take like a little notch and turn it just ever so slightly, or just flip the switch, I don't really care, to make the game that much more difficult, so that the next run we do that and then we stack the difficulty until we lose, and then we maybe leave it there. So we're gonna start off today as our normal game, no custom mode enabled, no wrench. This is purely normal. Using all of a sudden, I don't know how to make a build. I don't know what color this is gonna turn into. What's the hardest thing you can think of? So like ultimate difficulty could be something like Bloodshot Malaise. But not everything has to be like, oh, this is literally unplayable Dead Cells. Wow. Pierce all targets, refund gold if you get the killing blow. Really? Scripted? Yo, I got 150. How much money was that? 52.60? 57.72. Well then. Looks like we might be making that game harder after all, huh? Anyway, so like hardest way to go through Dead Cells, like there's tons of levers that I can pull. There's things like the amount of curse that we have to clear. We can try to toy with like how much HP a monster has. We can remove merchandise categories. We could straight up remove legendaries if I want, but I don't think that would be very fun. As someone said, we can do Bloodshot Malaise, but I think that'd be like ultra far out. I'd rather not do a mod to make the game harder. I'd like to come up with something. But we'll certainly see once we get there. 7 seconds of gameplay, you already have the best legendary in the game. V, show controller, or else. I can't. Buster's sitting on the controller right now. I can't move him. What kind of cat owner would I be if I screwed up my cat's poor little bed? Wow. One of the last levels could be using off-color items. I mean, you could technically do must carry a curse sword. But then that like kills the backpack. I'd like to not make it so that I can't make a normal build. Like, I want to play the game regularly, if that makes sense. We'll go Toxic. Even though Arboretum would probably be very good here. No, my money! Yo, we're $12,000 richer. Holy crap. Play with mouse and keyboard? I think I could. Not to toot my own horn, but I think I'd be kind of legit on mouse and keyboard. I don't even think I'm ever gonna need this. Alright, so poison the enemy, double the pierce, double the pogs. Groot. I don't know what I'm actually looking for here. 50% while you're full. I'll take that. I have $500 now. That bad? Is that a problem? I always play keyboard on Dead Cells ZXCV. Oh, you play double-handed keyboard? So, like, not WASD. You're using ZXCV and then directional pad? Not knocking it. I'm genuinely curious. Yo, CXV gang. I feel like that's the name of a juicer streamer? What a weird thing to say. I feel like I'm saying a slur when I say they're a juicer. Yeah, goodbye max health. You're right. We'll get it back, don't worry. Yeah, look at the handcrafted level design, by the way. Strategically placed toxic pools, specifically to get my HP lower than 100%. You can't tell me that those are random toxic pools. Someone put that toxic pool there just for me. I refuse to believe that's not handcrafted or that's lazy. There's no way. Like, look at this. And you just spawn like a worm on it or a purulent zombie. Couple bats, couple rats, couple ace, couple tris. This is just a box? This is a bull crap. It's all boxes to me. Again, I actually enjoyed that video a lot. It's actually very well edited. What I really need is I need to get an editor on the board who can make edits like that. Bring in the guy from The Office, Steve Carell. What are the edits that I see? There's Gagging Cat edit. That's a good one. We can do Gagging Buster. Though he doesn't really like gag or throw up. That's more of a River thing to do. He's kinda okay with it. If people said this game's junk, then I love junk. I have a couple of streamer mutuals who struggle with Dead Cells. And I won't say that there's a reason for them to... No, what do I want to say? I don't want to say that they are bad at games at all. They play plenty of stuff. It's just that Dead Cells isn't like a hit to them. So every time I pay them a visit and I talk about Dead Cells, they're always like, oh my god, that game. I got into 2BC and I hung it up. I got all I needed to get out of that game, which is completely fair. As long as you didn't uninstall the game, I'm perfectly happy that you got the 2BC. Because, like, to me, that's pretty much a completed game file, in my opinion. I know it's kind of weird to say that, but hear me out for a second. So, 0BC just has the green zombies. 1BC, I think they might add the Oven Knight, but still, it's like, it's nothing outlandish. No. Acrobatic Pack double money shooter. There's no way. And then the first money shooter pays for the other money shooter? Strictly for bosses? $7,000 for an ice armor? Are you kidding me? Why is it so expensive? So yeah, I like when people can get to 2BC because I feel like they got a full experience of the game and can like make their own judgment about the game compared to like just looking at trailers and then not deciding to play the game at all. That's worst case scenario to me. Backpack 1 kills, you don't get the money. Yeah, we're gonna kind of test to see what the speed is. But to be fair, if the first one either doesn't have Pierce or only pierces first target, if I kill any more than that, then I get massive pogs. And you know the value of a pog right now is very high. I don't know how I killed that. It like went through the bubble. To be fair, by the time I have the Acrobatic Pack, I think I'll have so much money, it won't matter who gets the kill, to be honest. You think the Pierce all hit the crystal? That's kind of sick if that's the case. Who died up there? I love how that other bat just stood back and watched the other one die. Maybe it was the tornado? I think it's the tornado too. But you know me, we never give the tornado credit for anything. All right. Keep that 100% HP. Oh, maybe I should change. Let's make a command. What do y'all think the command for the Dead Cell streak should be to kind of explain what our idea is? I want to explain that we are, every time we beat Dead Cells, we make the game harder. DC, I could probably put streak in there. I don't know about STRK. We make the game harder. Current streak, 0 out of 1 question mark. I'd like to have a goal. Like 10 wins in December or something. We'll put question mark because I have to build the list of the modifiers. Disabling OP weapons. Banning weapons. That's interesting. You know, I wouldn't mind if, like, further out we have to ban an X number of items before we start, one for each color. That sounds kind of interesting. Yeah, but we don't want it to be like literally only ban the best items. We have to make it a number. So like you have to ban 10 random items or something. I don't know. Skip scrolls. I think I have a better way to handle scrolls. But doing no off-color scrolls, that is an option. That's the one that we got from Loot or Die. I think after this run, we'll take a look at the, we'll make a Google Doc or something. Ban the games I've won with, or the items I've won with. That's interesting. Is this better than ice armor? Probably, right? I'm just not gonna get much value out of the lightning. It's literally just a walking... What's the name of this? A walking foresight. Which is funny to think that if we win with this stuff is automatically banned in the next run. That sounds hilarious to me. Maybe it would be like you have to ban like 1 or 2 of the items in the build. Must go hardest route. See, you all have really good ideas right now. Try to keep track of this for the end of the stream. Can we increase dodge cooldown? Oh my god. Why would that be on? I was testing something earlier, but I thought that would have been locked to custom mode. So what was it? Dodge? Dodge isn't in here. Let's do a quick damage check. Ban streamer. It looks like it doesn't matter. It matters for those. I don't mind doing the reset. Yeah, I don't know if it matters because it does one-shot all of this stuff. Oh my god, I could have died just then. We can do a quick poll. Just in case. Reset because of assist mode. And I have continue mode turned off. Yes, reset the whole run. No, this is fine. All right, 3 minutes on the clock. What I should have done was I should have just gone straight down and hit disable at the very start. That was one thing I forgot to do. I actually got hit just then. Don't reset is the best run I've seen all day. Depends on what the viewer says. Oh, just hit me. Jeez. All right, what I'm expecting is to go into the electricity. So I think this map is kind of done. But this will hopefully hit the crabs. Wolf trap with the money shooter. Yo, we're getting paid. Is that another legendary? Legendary junk. V, when are you making another top builds video? So, Blaze, that is an excellent question, my friend. So for those who haven't been keeping up, I was saying that I'm trying to get an editor. The editor, their first task is the Star Fury showcase. And then depending on how that works out, we're gonna perhaps have them do our other showcases. But then I'll be at the point where I can record the audio. I can't break that. I can record the audio for top 3 builds and then have them use footage from me. I think that's my ultimate goal. Why is the music pitch shifted? I can tell you that this is wrong. I've been having a couple of people come in and say that the audio is weird. Kevin, I don't know what that is, but you aren't the first person who's mentioned weird audio. I assumed it was a Twitch issue, though. Pierce and crit, sure. Thank you for the votes, everybody. Sounds good to you? Yeah, if anyone else in chat thinks the sound is off, let me know. We did drop some frames again today. I have yet to figure out what the frame issue is, so maybe that could have been it. Yesterday when you were fighting Mama Tick, it sounded like the soundtrack played twice at different intervals. I don't think there's anything on my side. I have one audio source for Dead Cells. And that's it. I have a little bit of Streamer 101. I record my stream to 4 audio tracks. Okay? Do I want to go support? What if I wished another money shooter? There's no way. You don't do that. B, you're trolling. Gonna do this for now. Point blank, the cover, all issues. It's not bad, but I think Tranquilo will always be active. Famous last words. Crap, I forgot what I was gonna talk about. What was the last thought I had? Oh, Streamer 101. Okay, so Streamer 101, I stream and record my stream at the same time, and I record to 4 audio tracks. One track has everything combined. One track has only the game. One track has only my voice, and then one track has only like browser and Twitch. So the stream gets audio 1, which should make it so I don't have any kind of sync issues. Should, as far as I know. Rip money? I hit something? Oh my god. That was a casualty. I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know they were there, officer. They're just standing there. Is this modded? No. JW, and welcome JW. What are you seeing that would make you think this is modded? I'd be very, very interested in knowing. It's actually super interesting. I get this question every once in a while. Usually it's a new viewer. It could be someone who plays Dead Cells or just recently bought Dead Cells, asking like, what's happening in your run? I'm new to the game and just wondered. Okay, so yes, this is not modded. This is the highest difficulty in Dead Cells. So the monsters behave a little differently. But then the way how the damage stacks at the highest levels, it's a lot different than a normal, like, new player. I want to say that has to do with the exponential scaling. But also we have like a forge that's fully completed. We have very high tier weapons. Weapons that are probably rank S in their own right. So that allows us to like plow through some of this stuff. You may be thinking, V, you gotta let the monster play the game. The monster gets real sad if it doesn't get to play. I don't care. This is my game now. Screw the monsters, I always say. Watch me die after saying that. Nice shield. Actually tanking. All right, let's rethink this. The shield bearer actually made that an issue. Four more. Remember, we're trying to get win streaks in Dead Cells. We're not allowed to die. Fine. Yeah, you could also have, like, one of the harder parts is that you can't skip any curse chests, or if you have the option, you must go to a biome that has a curse chest in it. Something died. Oh, thank you, God, for spawning that. Close call there with a spike? What spike? I didn't see any spike. I wonder if Foresight would have protected me. That might be worth testing. It wouldn't. Bruh button. This thing sucks. You avoid the first damage source every 5 seconds. This thing sucks. What's the point if I can't walk into spikes on purpose? Replace the backpack money shooter? That's like the cream of the creme. That's the extra sauce on my Five Guys burger. They thought I only wanted barbecue? No, I want hot sauce on it too. Just mix it up. Fractured Shrine. I got wrecked in Fatal Falls 5 times due to this thing not protecting you. Got it. Hey, maybe that deducts points on the tier list. Trash item, I say. I missed. Oh my God. Did Foresight not protect me again? Protected me there. Huh. Okay. So I think right now the idea is don't trust Foresight. Like they say, don't put your eggs in one basket. Don't put your Foresights in one eyeball. Legendary. That's a legendary shark. Actually very good when playing tactics, because you can use support with a wolf trap. I think it has something to do with spawned enemies. I think if the enemy spawned from a monster, it hurts me. Maybe you must be facing the damage source. It's called foresight, not backsight. Handcrafted, by the way. Ain't no way the dev is lazy if they're doing that kind of thing. I don't know what sells for the most. I think the ice grenade sells for the most here. Maybe the flamethrower. All right, we can still get to 100%. Apparently, I skipped a ton of scrolls. I had no idea. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the React segments. I kind of want to do it more often, but just not for everything. Things that are like a little relevant to us. We're also going to be checking out the Game Awards next Thursday, I think. Maybe get a new wolf trap. Cocoon sounds fun. That was actually a very good wolf trap, but it's fine, I guess. All right, we are full once again. Now we're doing bonus damage. And then we get the key, then we can bounce. You can just stand in the corner and parry tentacles. That sounds smart. Unfortunately, I regret to inform you, smart isn't my MO. We do the opposite of smart around here. Like going in this direction, knowing there's a Mario Maker puzzle here, not smart. I could easily just gone the other way. What was that laugh? That's Gastro. That's the Joker. You know I got these scars by selling med kits on the side of the road. Cops didn't appreciate that, apparently. Yeah, it makes an evil sound. I think that's the same sound when you use corrupted power. All right, let's get the predictions. No hit boss incoming. That's a handcrafted laugh. That's pretty good. All right. While this is going, let me use the potty real quick. Take a quick 2-minute break. Stretch your legs, etc., etc. I've been drinking Target brand caffeinated water with a side of Target brand bull drink. So I should be back in 2 minutes. BRB, everybody. Can V get sturdy? Is that the dance? The TikTok dance that all the kids are doing? And the only reason I might know that is because I saw a tweet today that said that the ultimate humiliation is to have 12-year-old girls rate your sturdy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, we got a boss situation. First boss of Dead Cell streaks. Surely we can streak on conjunctivities, right? Surely. Should be safe here. Spam. This is a lot faster than I thought. I think I could have killed it. My bad. I didn't know. That was a rare he didn't know. Do I test foresight on a tentacle? Why in the chat if I test foresight, and in the chat if no? NFFS. What does FFS stand for? Why are you making me do this? Nice wise. It should die to a tentacle, I think. There we go. I saw a tentacle go off screen. I thought it was going to charge, but apparently it didn't, which is really weird. Kind of baited me. Close one? We've had some close encounters of the, ooh. Tough choice. I think it's Graveyard. Close encounters of the fourth kind here on this stream. I missed a fragment? No. Don't tell me that now. Now that I'm leaving. Rip fragments? No. There's no fragments there. It was a figment of your imagination. I got the level up. That means there's nothing left. Right? That's surprisingly decent, but I need to be full HP for more damage. So as cool as this tonic is, I'm not gonna take it. All right. So yeah, we have a sub goal up where I have one more. Do I need to do this? What do I get out of it? I think the Mimic's worth it. As long as I don't die and lose the streak. The streak is at 0, so maybe it doesn't matter. So yeah, we have a sub goal up where we're going to do another like sort of react. On Reddit, Dead Cells Reddit, there's a Discord server, which has tons and tons of people and tons of suggestions for Dead Cells. And I'm supremely interested in showing you all what some of these suggestions are. Some are amazing, like straight up updo, instant. Some, not to say that it's not amazing. They're all amazing in their own right. But I want to show you, the viewer. So that's the next react segment if we can reach the sub goal. Where's the curse? Below me? What in the world? Yeah, what a weird layout. Maybe it's the closest branching path. from red door. Handcrafted layout. I would not be surprised if I went through all my footage and like red door has two branching paths. Whichever one is closest to the door is the curse. Sounds incredibly possible. But I saw like there's a scroll up there and I don't think that scroll can spawn on the path to the curse. That's why I chose this way. I kind of wanted to make like a V.crafted emote. It will be like V holding up the V-Bucks gem or something. That like actually sounds kind of hypey to me. Okay. All right, so we found the issue with the money shooter. I can't break open the money on the floor. Nice try, nice try. Another one. Crap! Me monies! Yeah, so stuff like that. Like High Peak Castle also has that kind of level generation, where it's like it has to spawn based on specific rules. Like the layout. But the cursed chest in High Peak Castle, I think, always has to show up early. I don't have like the statistics to back that up, but every time I've gotten a cursed chest in that biome, which is very rare, it's always in the beginning of the biome. So if someone handcrafted that, that's actually kind of pog. V.crafted. Wow, I actually meant to cancel that. Oh my god, I can't actually kill this with Money Shooter. I think Prison Quarter does the same thing. Curse Sword or Curse Chest immediately. Wow, I jumped in real life for some reason. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm gonna have to ask Ben Star. I don't know if that's like proprietary information. So Ben, who's the dev for Revita, they were in here at the beginning of the stream to talk about the React segment. I'd almost be curious to hear more of what Ben has to say about that kind of video. Again, not to say that the video is bad, but from a dev, if you hear that stuff, what are you supposed to make of it? I don't want to assume the worst. Oh wait, I'm just leveling up this thing. Oh my god. It took all the money. Yo, my money don't jiggle jiggle. The run is back. Ancient Sewer's Curse always in the middle of the biome? That's toxic. It should be front and center. So that I jump into the poison and then die. And I don't have to like beat around the bush. If you're gonna kill me, just do it. Wait, I pressed my foresight button by mistake. How did that happen? V, show controller or else scripted? I can't show my controller right now. It's Airless is playing a game with it. I think she's playing the new Potionomics game. Which looks surprisingly good. I would have done a V try me a Potionomics, but I don't think I got a key for it. Whoa, almost stepped in that. That's fun. Yo, I kind of like the deck. What do y'all think? Are you fans of the deck yet? If you had a chance to play it? Or does it look good to you at least? We still have to do a showcase of this, but it's gonna be after... we don't need to do Celeste. It's gonna be after... What have we not done yet? Laser Glaive. Permanent Lacerator is super strong. Yeah, the only difference is that it can't get affixes. Do I need to go left? I don't think I do. We just need to finish blue. That's green. Yeah, that's Celeste. Where is it? I don't know what that is. Does it break this? The dev! Weapon dev! They made it so it doesn't actually hit the door. What do you mean it can't get affixes? I didn't know. Wait, is that self-synergy? Bonus damage to electrified target? I didn't even know that stuff was down there. That was an unknown. Well, someone knew it. I certainly did. No! Right, we never did the freaking thingy. Magic bow from the backpack, mimicked. Only for bosses, really. Not terrible. Not a mimic. No mimic, I sleep. I need a Shack laser eye. Maybe right here? Lightning can't hit any door? That's a... You know what? Weapon dev gets a raise for that one. Alone. Second shop is gonna be weapon 2. Modesto, you're my good luck charm. If it's not a weapon shop, you know what happens. Oh, mods. You know what to do. What do I even want? Barnacle over Wolf Trap? I don't think so. Mimic Tesla Coil. Pretty decent. Unlucky. I'm like not willing to part with anything I have because I like all of it. Turret for Giant? Yeah, there's a lot of cool things I could be doing. But we gotta maintain the streak. If I maintain the streak, then we don't have to worry about that stuff. The streak is priority right now. What boss am I fighting? Oh, we gotta re-roll the trap. I'm rolling like I have infinite money. Could I really not get bonus damage to poison target? Wait, both of these do Toxic Cloud? We're just spewing poison at this point. Alright, I'm trolling. All right, who we fighting? Oh, we're not fighting yet. Cavern, Undying Shores, Sepulcher. Definitely Cavern to maintain the streak. Though I think versus Scarecrow, this is probably good. Though I can still go Scarecrow. Yeah, level 12 on the table. We don't have a streak yet? That's loser talk. If you think you don't have a streak, you're never gonna get a streak. It's the same way how I learned how to play League of Legends. You play as if you're already plat or diamond, even if you're bronze. That's the only way you can get into plat and diamond is if you play like that. You can't play like that and stay bronze. That's not how it works. So sad Catalyst doesn't work with ranged attacks. Catalyst is the poison one, right? That'd be really cool for Quick Bow if it did work. Really nice extra power for that. I have a streak of losses. In TFT, that's a way, like if you don't bleed out your entire HP bar, it's a way to actually recoup is to loss streak until you're strong enough to compete. I swear the acrobatic pack is actually not doing anything. I know it just broke the shield just then, but I have a strong feeling I gotta take out the extra money shooter. So half the time it's not even hitting these monsters, which is fine. I think I'm still net positive on money, I think. How would repeater crossbow work? I feel like that would be OP with Catalyst. I think a lot of stuff would be OP with Catalyst if it worked on everything. It's already really good on melee. Shoot, you can do Assault Shield, dash into an enemy, speedrun style, and it applies poison. So you get instant crit on your Sated Stiletto. Like, it does a lot. We haven't rated it yet, though, so I can't say too much. What happened to my parry? Give the internal cooldown. I feel like that's a nerf to Snake Fang. I don't want to see my homie down like that. If you just do it on ranged attacks, though, maybe that's a thing. It's like if you use it with Quick Bow, then like your first hit's gonna do the poison, and then maybe the third one. I'm sure there's a great way to go about it. How do I have no money? Nice. How do I only have $7,000? What happened? Oh, I'm losing $300. I'm gaining only $150. Ah, I see. And there may be a world where I don't even get the 150 because the other bullet kills. That wasn't an issue a little while ago. We're fine, we're fine. Just realized Catalyst Stiletto opens up open wounds mutation slot, but you could do both. If you randomly get like a Stiletto that does both poison and bleed damage, it'd be kind of hypey. Thank you. Nice little alley-oop. Little V.Me deep lore. I did try to play a lot of basketball, like as a child. My father did a lot of basketball all throughout high school and university. So he often put me and my sister in like a bunch of basketball stuff, classes and whatnot, summer camps, etc. But I'll be the first one to say I was not very good at basketball. I was like passable. Another one. Supremely interesting. But that clashes with Tranquilo. Scripted? Never. I guess you take it. Yeah, because the double, unless another money shooter shows up. If another one shows up, then y'all are screwed. Telling you right now. What's that button doing there? What's the button doing? Just go point blank? 4K no los dos? Probably need point blank for Giant, assuming we need something for Giant. Yo, we're vibing right now. My money. The fact that this gives you a refund for every single kill, not just the one kill, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Now, I don't want to jinx the run. Like, I really, really want to talk about streaking in Dead Cells. So I'm going to try to say it in a way that isn't going to assume I am winning. So I got the question, V, have you ever tried streaking Dead Cells? My answer was no. I had good reason not to, and that was because A, I think I will win too much, and B, I can't think of a streak that's going to be like cool to see. Now this is an example, to be perfectly fair, of something really cool. It is like you're playing Isaac and you just got Lucifer plus Beelzebub as items. I don't know. Just think of something. Something in Isaac that's poggy. For some reason, I couldn't think of what that is from a Dead Cells perspective, but certainly multiple legendaries turning into possible double money shooter is kind of legit. And if on some planet we win, then we make the game harder somehow. So then my complaint about, well, we might win too much, it's okay, because we can fix it. Just like Dora the Explorer says, I can fix them. Wow, you lived. What the heck? Maybe we main hand the other money shooter. No, because that won't get the money. On bosses, we main hand it. So then the one money shooter is just for cash flow. And then the other one is where we spend all the cash. Yo, Zagreus, good to see you. Wow. We can go down here first. Yeah, see? And there's no guarantee that this is gonna happen on the next run. We're gonna make the next run harder, and then all we're gonna get is garbage. Oh, here's another question for chat. So, what do I do about colors? So this first run is a tactics run. If we're streaking, am I allowed to go tactics again? Should we perhaps ban the ability to go the same color again? It's like, it's just a normal game of Dead Cells. So ideally, if we simply play and tactics just happens to show up, I'm gonna play tactics. It doesn't mean that tactics is the best thing to streak out on. It's just that's what showed up. Watching a friend live stream Psytrance with this game's music, it's kind of legit. Yo, I'll write that down if it's a good OST. Can't use same color twice. Must play other color. Okay, so the next run, let's say the next run I go Brutality. Am I allowed to go Tactics again? Or must I play Survival? Just bans Tactics straight up? What if Survival is my best win rate? I mean, yeah, they don't have money shooters. Wow, I feel like I have no money. Okay, so forget the trap. We'll buy the second money shooter, and then I'll have like just a little bit of money to win the game with. I think this is worth it. $3,000. Where's all my money at? At some point, I lost it all. And then the reset's gonna be $1,000 bucks. Mm-hmm. I just want to see if this has incentive. It does not. Okay. Just make it so you can't go the same color as the previous run. I think that makes the most sense. From like a viewer standpoint, maybe. So someone says, yeah, I guess bosses can't have incentive. So if someone comes in and says, hey, why isn't V playing Tactics? I haven't seen him play Tactics in years. That's why. Because I won with Tactics 2 runs ago. All right, new predictions up. Turned out the thing we were missing in the boss gauntlet was the money. I think I've played Money Shooter in Boss Rush before and won with it, but they kind of nerfed it because I can't get the money as easily. All right. So as much as I would love to do some rerolls, I am kind of broke right now. Let's just leave everything as is. I'm not even gonna reset my mutations until I get all my money back. All right, cash your votes, people. Yeah, so I have some ideas. Let me pull up Google real quick. Do you find out a way to do Google Sheets in dark mode? Is that a YouTube video, maybe? Google Sheets in dark mode. How to enable full dark mode on Google Sheet. Turn on night mode. Official
Hello
Way
friends, welcome to my
2021.
YouTube channel. Hello helper. And friend, today I'm going to show you if you want to do dark mode like this. Here you can see this is my Google Sheet, and here I'm going to do.
Are you downloading a
dark
third-party app?
flags. Here you can simply type dark mode. So when you type dark, then you will
Force
get these
dark
things.
mode for
Here you
web
can see
contents on Chrome. But I'm on Firefox.
Force dark mode for right now. We are going to.
Maybe not gonna happen. All right. Let's get in here. We got a boss situation. Hand the king? Not yet, not yet, not yet. Queen? No. This is giant. El Gigante. Gonna eat all my money and not give me any of it back. Right now, we can't even see how much money I have. Assume I have 0. It's pretty good. Like, I'd love to throw out the, other cards. Maybe not worth. Yeah, by the time I actually draw the next card, the boss is dead. And that wasn't even with, the poison. I didn't do the dodge roll to shoot my additional money shooter. So I probably lost money. I'm at $3,000. It's really scary. Switch it back. All right, we need money. I can't go to the next boss because I need money. Though there's a world where maybe you go something not Hand of the King because Hand of the King blocks bullets? I don't know. This is tough. All right, payment. Oh, you all like the build? Okay. You got the Hand of the King clip on Reddit, actually. You mean Snake Fangs? Is that the clip you're referring to? What? What's up, Modesto? And Emancipation's good to see you. Oh, gigantic catalyst. Got it, got it. Okay, so I am going to assume incentive is down there. Definitely not high peak. It's in distillery? Really? That does not sound like a way to maintain your streak. Just gonna say that. So I did kind of want to go to Shipwreck, because Shipwreck has more monsters. Like, more density should equal more money. I mean, as long as I don't dodge roll, I can get my money back. Never mind, I dodge rolled. Okay, so dodge rolls are banned unless required. Like, don't even try to go faster. Oh, I gotta use my card. I gotta play my blue eyes. No! That blocks. That blocks and unsubs. Hopefully it resubs and then actually gives a couple subs. Ew, distillery? I can't believe that that's the incentive and not Infested Shipwreck. There's no way I've been to Shipwreck more. I refuse to believe it. To be fair, we could make Distillery a mandatory biome. Like, pretty deep and make the game harder. I won't say it, that's a level 1 modifier. That's gotta be way out there for the streak. Because at least that gives you access to multiple biomes. I mean, multiple bosses. Oh, I could parry stuff and kill it too. I just don't get the money. Trying to think of what else we're doing in December. So I need to replace the Terraria slot with something. I'm not sure what it is yet. Yo, a V React segment. Thank you, Andre. We will do that right after this slasher. The cylinder is filled with barrels of minus 100% HP, sorrow, regret, and the broken glass. Don't forget the broken glass. Hate that. A little bit of butt clincher. I think I got hit. It procced my foresight. You have a legendary? Legendary magnetic grenade. I think I take it. Mist tinted rift. Gotta get the tinted rift. That's the only way you can maintain the streak. It's also money. Why do I still have this thing next to my head? Is that because the time here is paused? So it's not giving me the foresight back? Not that it actually works in here anyway. Bruh. Alright. A rare bag. It's bag. Oh my god. Foresight, please. Yeah, okay. So we have to shuffle out the card to make sure it's reactivated. Got it, got it. All right. Let's take a quick trip over to Reddit. I always tell you all, never go to Reddit. Save your sanity. But funny enough, I was having a conversation about this with Airless the other day, because I assumed that Reddit was still like not a public place to really be. But she assured me that there's enough normies on Reddit that actually makes it fairly pleasant if you follow the right stuff. I didn't know that. Do I have Reddit on my phone? No. But I won't say that I won't ever. Okay, Chrome? Alright. So the boss cap just saved Hand the King from 4.5 trillion damage. Check it out. Cleaver. Plus, Barricade, soon to be Poison. Reddit, please. There we go. Okay, we're good, we're good. Alright, so the first test. How much is applied on one slash? There's like 3 here, which is really interesting. Is that right? 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4.5 billion. Holy crap. But look at the bar, it only does this much. That's a 1/7 of the boss's HP. That's the most you can do in Dead Cells on any one given boss. Which is like, some people call unfortunate. A major issue I have with Reddit is being unable to mute words. But, well, I won't say but. I know there's a bunch of Reddit suite stuff, which are Google extensions, but I assume if you're on your phone, then that's not possible. Finish the clip, please? Sorry about that. Okay, so we go into Lightning Orb. Why did it hit everything? That's the electricity? 4.5 with only 1 orb. That's really good. And now we're back in Foresight. Oh, you could have popped it. Andre, if you trusted the card, trust the heart of the cards, you could have popped it and just stood in there. Okay, we got Barricade back. Nice. Yeah, if only. Highway robbery, indeed. See, that's handcrafted bomb placement. You can't tell me that's randomized. Like, Hand the King knows that you won't stay on this platform, so this platform's bomb is going to explode. Look at the placement. So this one has been here for 9 years. But these two exploded at the same time? How is that not handcrafted? Like, this was the most recent bomb, but it exploded at the same time as the oldest bomb, which waited for you to get to it. I don't know. Looks pretty good to me, that's all I gotta say. Let's get the food. Can I get a exclamation point uptime, please? I hope we'll have enough time to do some Terraria. We may not beat Wall of Flesh today, but if we can at least get in some game time, I think that'd be good. That was cool. It's only been 3 hours? I need to be a 6-hour streamer. I feel like that's the only way to get anything accomplished time-wise. How does one stream for 6 hours a day, 7 days a week? Street Fighter 6 is back in 2 weeks, but so people are selling codes for like $400. I'm also not, I've been denied twice to be a Capcom creator. They just don't believe I actually play Capcom games. Which is fair. Like, if you just go to my YouTube, you're not gonna see any Capcom there. That's my fault. I don't know how I will ever get to play Street Fighter 6. They said they took precautions so people don't sell codes. Now I'm never gonna play. I was gonna buy a code off eBay. That's messed up. Everyone else was able to cheat. Why can I not cheat? Why is it only a problem now when I want to play the game? We gotta go up. Alright. We're streaking in Dead Cells, by the way. That does no damage. I'm up 10 grand. That's good. We're moving the needle money-wise. My money's starting to not jiggle anymore. Soon it will only fold. Just like that monster did. Obscure reference. In what world is a TikTok meme an obscure reference? Eat it. Ooh, that kills? I'm not getting anything here. I don't even know why I'm looking. For those of us who aren't TikTokers, I saw some interesting statistics. So Facebook gaming is on like a massive decline, unfortunately. Like, definitely condolences to those who are streaming and making content on Facebook. But what that means is that most likely TikTok is growing for streaming. Would I stream on TikTok? I won't say no, but my goal is to be here and YouTube, and that's it. And then just post stuff on TikTok every once in a while. Maybe do some anime skits every now and then. Do some cosplay. If Twitter dies, I'll be on TikTok more. I'll just post my thoughts, THOUGHT, on TikTok instead. Let's get out of here. We're up on money, up on Pogs. This thing still does 160,000 DPS. Is that real? Real and legitimate? Don't do dances? What if I told you it's too late? Yarzy, no. Alright, new prediction. Cash your votes, people. Cash your votes. Relax, everybody. Relax. Hand of the King incoming. Hand of the King blocks bullets. There is a chance that I cannot one-shot him. There's also a boss cap, so that might have something to do with it too. So Street Fighter 6 in 2 weeks. We're gonna be done with Terraria hopefully this week, which opens up all of December. Could Street Fighter 6 go into that slot? If we get access to the game, maybe. But then also there's like another fighting game from the creators of Smite. They're basically doing, think of Smite as a third-person MOBA, except instead of it being a MOBA, it is a platform fighter, like Brawlhalla, like Multiverses, etc. Yeah, Hi-Rez is making a fighting game where you play as gods, fighting against other gods, in third person on a 3D battlefield, but it's a platform fighter, so the goal is to knock people off the arena. It actually looks very well made. Yep, Brawlhalla with Smite characters. Yeah, I see a lot of people asking about doing Terraria hard mode. I'm not opposed to going back to Terraria to do hard mode at some point. I know we're definitely going to do Wall of Flesh. We're gonna see what happens after that's done, and then we will rotate in the next cool thing and then revisit Terraria, probably for the Dead Cells update. That toxic to say? They do updates constantly in Terraria. For all I know, the Dead Cells crossover in Terraria is in January. And if so, then we're perfectly lined up for content. If not, then VeeDotSads. I should get rid of this Gastro. I think it's still active. No, that must be Tranquility. Alright. Hand of King. I would really like to save my grenade for when he throws his grenades. No block? Mega Mine, no block. Ooh, wow. How much money have I lost? Whoa! Hold up! What in the world happened there? Oh, I thought that hit me. Oh my god, my life flashed before my eyes. I saw everything. I saw Buster being born. I saw Buster's first meal. I saw Buster's first burp. And his first little cat box visit. All in an instant. He had some blocks. He was holding down back. But then he let go. He pressed buttons. What am I supposed to say? He pressed the buttons, not me. Can't block all the time. Legendary Flamethrower, 2 stacks of Pogs. Eventually, I should get rid of the Barricade card set. Maybe now is the time to do that. This thing has probably carried me through the entire run. Yes, I know it works. I get it. But really, all I'm doing, I don't even think it's proccing half the time. It's just kind of there. Let's reset. We're gonna bring in Disengage. This is basically final build that we're looking at, because I don't want to spend more money. Disengage, Tranquilo. Acrobati pack. Get my money back. And we should be good to go. Yeah, we got one more boss ahead of us. Ooh, one other interesting thing for Dead Cell streaking is if we have to somehow decide to go Queen. Like, this is mandatory Queen. Because we did spoiler last time or something like that. That's bad. Interesting. That's a pretty strong magnet. Spoiler boss, no hit incoming? Gonna have to ask him. Yo, moonwalk. Thank you. 2-2 worse, I believe. Yo, Marzi, good to see you if I didn't say hi to you already. My money! Yo, profit. Profit and drop it. See? Lazy level design. This is what they're talking about right here. See this block? That's the dev we're just gonna throw crap on the screen. Let's get this out of my way. I got money to make. That's what the dev's thinking right now. Yo, Kage, good to see you. I just got home and you're sleepy. I was like, what's this shield? And almost clicked it. Oh, the new mod thing. Knock on wood, we haven't needed to activate shielding on our channel in a couple months. I'm not immune to hate raids. I have had it happen to me before, at least twice. But it's been a little while. Shoot, for all I know, I might be due for one soon, if that's how it works. I think Twitch has done a pretty good job about making it harder to make bot accounts. That's my only guess as to how I haven't been hit since like last summer. Yeah, there's also a command /shield for mods. I'm late, but how can you explain how Shovel Knight weapon works? Is it like a more complicated nail? So yes and no. It's more complicated because there's more bells and whistles to it, but it's also easier because it's less inputs. You only have to press the square button. You don't have to worry about holding down. You don't have to worry about timing. V.crafted barrel. All you gotta worry about is, did you land the horizontal attack? And if yes, you got the pogo, basically. Which, like, in some ways, I kind of like that better than what Nail does. But it's certainly not as strong, like pound for pound, blow for blow, muscle for muscle. Handcrafted spikes, by the way. Looking good. See, we're playing as if we have foresight. Like, mentally, I still have foresight, so I'm playing like I have foresight, which means I don't want to activate it, so that means I won't get hit. Makes perfect sense. I need the money. Give me the money. Stewie Griffin style. Give me the money. Okay. Maybe they had a point on this one right here. I mean, I can't really say anything about that. You got me. You got me. So for those who have no idea what you're seeing just then, what actually happened is that I must have killed a monster somewhere around here, and then the gem fell into the pit. The pit is protected, or a monster fell, that could also happen. The pit is protected by electricity, but the gem fell beyond the electricity. The only way for me to get that is to maybe use my head, or if I had like, I don't even think foresight would protect me from that. Like, the bubble would make me fall through it. I think the bubble would make me reset where I'm standing. My head might be able to get through that, but that's asking for a lot that maybe we don't really care for $500. Oh, I tried to get into the electricity. V. Maintain the streak. You're not working for yourself now. You're working for others. You're working for the kiddies out there. Kitties. You got multiple mouths to feed. And what you're feeding them is one of these. What you're feeding them is one of these. Oh, you can't tell me that's not handcrafted level design. For $500, Alex, how to beat Dead Cells for $500. Question 1, who is going to get the streak? who is VeeDotMe. Wrong. The head can't go through the laser, and that small crevice would be too far. Confirmed, denied, and approved all in one go. Or confirmed, denied. Not approved, not approved. Not today. $18,000. That's why they pay me the big bucks. I'm really confused at Magnetic Grenade. It's doing an awful lot of things that I had no idea it could do. Oh, I thought I used the magnetic. Alright, that's fine. We can buy food. I didn't know Dead Cells was a puzzle game. Would you like puzzles in Dead Cells? Say, for example, the new DLC, if we were to get one, has puzzle content in it. Think of it like Breath of the Wild. Instead of the servants that has like a tower, and you have to like chase through the tower like you're playing Sonic the Hedgehog, instead you have to solve a puzzle during the boss fight. You have to pick up a block, place a block down that opens up like 2 doors, but only one door is the right door. So you have to do like some convoluted swapping things around, and then you pick up one block, put it down there. Don't buy? I didn't know. Think of the streak. $15,000 better be enough to win this freaking game. Oh no, I don't have Gastro anymore. I need all the money I can get. I'm down bad for money right now. We kill the pace of the game? Okay, so Robin, thinking of that in mind, the video that we watched was suggesting that Dead Cells should have had bosses at the end of every biome. So say, for example, Biome 1, Prison Quarters, you fight Concierge. Biome 2, you fight Mamatic. Biome 3, you fight Conjunctivius. Biome 4, you fight still Village? I don't know. I guess you would have to fight Timekeeper. And then you fight Scarecrow, Biome whatever. Then you fight Hand the King. And you fight more and more bosses. Like this run right now, I'm at 51 minutes, but this is kind of a world record for me. I never go this fast. So you're probably looking at a solid 2-hour minimum to complete any run. They would have to gut half the levels, I think. Which isn't to say that they can't do that, but I just don't think it fits in the like Metroidvania design. Like we would have no reason to have like double jump room, down slam. Like you may as well just give all of that in the very beginning in order to trim the game down by half, in order to have bosses after every biome. Hope this game is done with content and we get to fight the shopkeep. Is the mimic not enough? Or maybe mimic in every biome. You could do that too. Maybe an extra boss in the first level, one that's optional and harder like a Dark Souls. That could be interesting. But then, like, for the sake of time, I don't know if I would ever fight the optional bosses. Unless, like, it's just as strong as Mimic or the Ticks. It's not really like a true boss, it's just like a speed bump. That I wouldn't mind. Like a glorified elite, basically. So if, for example, after every biome, you have a glorified elite that matches the biome, So after prison quarters, you have to fight a glorified oven knight. After promenade, a glorified runner. Prison quarters, a glorified hammer that spawns like gigabats. And multiple bombs? I don't know about that. Hang on. Devs, if you're listening, just ignore everything I just said. Alright, there's the build right here. Tranquilo does 57%. I just don't know if I can reset. I'm hemorrhaging $300 a second, basically. 42, so it's actually worse. Emergency triage would have been nice, though. Reset? What are we resetting for? Point blank instead? Now, point blank does do more damage. I'm really banking on the double money shooter right now. Like, this is unusual, but because the way how this run played out, the money shooter we got in prison quarters, right? This is the money shooter from the beginning of the game. We're using it all the way to the final boss. That's pretty pogged up, if you ask me. So, I was worried that streaking dead cells would be boring, but if we get stuff like this, you know what? Not bad, not bad. Alright, we got spoiler content coming up, by the way, everybody. If you don't want to see the spoiler fight, true boss of Dead Cells back out now. Come back in 2 minutes. We will be done by then, but perhaps you want to see, does V streak out in Dead Cells? There's only one way to find out, and that's checking it out. Get in here. Back again. We got flamethrowers, we got Magneso. Double money shooter. I have a shield.
What happened?
Yo, Nerd. Nerd, thank you for the T1. You're first. So welcome to Rusty Daggerhood, Population U. Hopefully, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. Don't even bother parrying these. My money! Crap! Okay, second drink. That's what we like to see. Do I have money left? How do I even know? Oh, this is way too far. Let's wait out the cooldown. Never mind. All right, hook me up. There we go. That's the hookup we want to see. Maybe not this. I'm scared. I parried. Why did I parry? I told you all, don't parry at all. Just jump over it the whole time. The parry's bait. I didn't think I would get the first parry. Like, it was so far, I thought I missed it, which means I would have to roll, but I actually landed it, and I didn't expect that, so I didn't actually do the parry anymore. You're really incapable of settling a conflict peacefully, aren't you? Pity. Yo, that's our first win of the streak. We gotta keep it up. For those wondering, V, but streaking Dead Cells, you could just go double money shooter every single run, right? Why, you may as well consider this a 10 streak anyway. You're already done after what I just saw. Don't worry, we have a plan as to how to make the streak interesting. We're gonna make the game harder after every win. We're moving the lever. This lever goes down, the new lever goes up. What the lever is, we're gonna find out Someday. We're gonna build it together. Just not right now. Not right now. Okay. Honestly, that was a lot of fun. I feel good about the concept now. I just gotta build a Google sheet. Alright, so you all said... Okay, this is very important. We need the feedback from the viewer. Sheets. New sheet. Sorry, I don't have dark mode, by the way. Dead Cells Streak Modifier. Someone bet 60K on the no-hit? Oh my god, don't tell me that. I'm gonna feel awful. Okay, so someone said new color every run. People mentioned banning items, maybe from winning pool, something like that. I know for a fact I can do merchandise categories, like removed. Does anyone else have other ideas as to what we can do to make the next run harder? I know I can do stuff like, oh, let's go into custom mode real quick. I think I have a thing to show dead cells. Alright, that's kind of weird. Okay, so we can do this. Gold reserves. Oh, max potions. That's something. Distillery. Spelling OP. Mandatory. Forget about it until now, but another streamer I watch has continuously said he doesn't play Dead Cells because it's unstable and has several long-standing bugs. Have you ever had Dead Cells constantly crash or known bugs? So there are some, I won't say bugs in comparison to monsters that are buggy. So for example, Scarecrow. Scarecrow is the best, where you can show Scarecrow might like not totally jump into the air. Yo, Quantum, thank you, by the way. 9 months, newborn. Can we get a happy birthday in the chat for Quantum? Exclamation point birthday, I think is the command. So Scarecrow is an example of a boss that has more bugs than probably any other boss. And it's not to say that it's unkillable. It's just that it's not always functional. And some people like take great offense to seeing that, which is perfectly fine to see. There's people who look at Pokemon Scarlet Violet. They see the bugs, they know it's a Pokemon game. It's probably one of the best Pokemon games in just a Pokemon world. But the bugs are probably stopping people from playing the game. Not to say that it's unplayable, but they won't play it due to how it looks, which is perfectly valid. So there are people who say the same thing about Dead Cells, and that's perfectly valid. I, on the other hand, I like that stuff. I like a little bit of jank in my #1 with the no pickle. That's all. So like that helps me out. When you all laugh because something buggy happens, that helps me out. That's just better for us overall. Catch up a little bit. Someone said add darkness. I don't think I would do darkness, but there might be some other modifiers here. This is way too big. Hang on. Disable one-hit protection. Oh, it's these? Doors explode. I feel like the only issue is some of these are like extremely random. And might be a little overbearing. If I could have it only show up every once in a while, it wouldn't be half bad. No attack indicators. Some people play like this normally. Nuzlockish rules, like one item per biome kind of deal. Spend V-Bucks to remove items from the run. We can put this in like another option here. That might kill the streak, but eventually this might be kind of interesting. Pay to ban items. No food shops. Oh, there's also it's in here too. There's one that's like food always curses you. Okay, potions don't heal infection. Food is always infected. And then eventually we'll have to break into mods. Disable legendaries. I think the legendaries are half the fun sometimes. Oh, we gotta update the streak. We are 1 out of question mark. Okay. Modifier for birds. That one adds a lot of bats. Oh, yeah. Percent of legendary forge. Now, not all of these are gonna be turned on at the same time. We have to decide, like, out of this list, almost like a Hades heat system, we're going to activate certain ones to make the game harder. Unfortunately, like, we're making a pretty big list here. So if my, like, end goal is 10, I have to activate, like, 2 at a time. Which, not impossible, I guess. I know there's some modded stuff. So modded, malaise 100%. Modded, enemy HP increased. I've seen that as a mod. All enemies elite. I wish there was a percentage. Like if I could just tune it up just a little bit, it might be kind of good. Food always clean, no flask. If you think about like a heat system, you could flip-flop those, where like some days you think you want the food and some days you don't. Yeah, I will put in Bloodshot Malaise too. Just in case we were to get to that point. Shoutouts to Duran who made the mod. This isn't half bad. This is a good starting point, I think. Oh, the last one. No off-color stats. So not only are we rotating through each stat, we have to play glass cannon. It's like a little unfortunate because there might be some builds, like if I'm playing survival, maybe I don't want glass cannon turned on. And I'd rather do other stuff instead. I don't know if I want to tweak it though. I feel like there's a world where you just leave it as is, because if you tweak it too much, then you're kind of manipulating how easy it is to win. But let's leave it at this, because I like what I see. All scroll fragments for off color? Sure, I'll put it down. This is gonna be fun. I actually am looking forward to this. So that's something we're gonna be doing in December. Is trying to go through as many wins as possible to get a streak. But for now, we're gonna next game it. We have a little bit of time left. We're gonna do some Terraria. Maybe we can kill Wall of Flesh. Take a shot every time we clear a biome. So one person that I've been like watching for a little bit, like if I did 18 plus content, that is honestly not too terrible of an idea. But the idea of take a shot whenever something happens, I don't know what good alcohol is for that. The stuff I drink, I probably can't bring on stream. Just to say that. Hey, are you good to go? I'm booting up Terraria. Tequila? We're never gonna win. How in the world? I thought y'all were gonna bust out like the White Claws or something, not freaking tequila. Crap, I always open Terraria and not Mod Loader. Some good music. That's the point, to not win? I also have, so like my ultimate dream content, like this is super far out, is to have someone guide me through the game while I'm blindfolded. So what I mean is like someone is actually in the chair next to me, talking through like up in front of you, there's like a hill. At the top of the hill, there's a worm. Okay, is it a blue worm? Yes. Is it crawling? No. What blue worm doesn't crawl? Okay, it's throwing stuff at you. Oh, it's throwing eggs at me, right? Yes. Am I surrounded by worms? Yes. That sounds actually kind of decent. Pause me? All right. New segment. Wifey content? Could be. Definitely one way to go about it. Alright. Terraria. Known